Okay, really?
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, it's your girl Saniyah Lee, and this is Saniyah Lee Elevated. I just want to say thank you guys for clicking on my video and taking some time out of your day to spend some time with me. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. So today's video is just gonna be another day in the life. You guys are gonna come along with me to my interior design survey 1 class, and then you're gonna do some homework with me, you know, the usual. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay guys, so right now I'm walking to my interior design survey 1 class, and the building location changed because I don't know if you remember, but in the last video our classroom was double booked, so we ended up having to leave in the middle of our class. But we found another classroom in a different building in Liberty Hall, and that building is actually so cute. I love going over there, so that's where we're going now. My class starts at 9 o'clock and it's 8:57 right now, so I'm late. Okay guys, I'm waiting for the light to change. I'm almost there. It's 9:04. My class started 4 minutes ago, so I'm definitely like another 5 minutes away, so I'm gonna be like 10 minutes late, but hopefully I didn't miss that much of what she taught already, or hopefully she just went over some basic things that I already know. That building right there is the building that my classes are in, and it's so cute inside. And once I get closer, you're gonna see I really love having class in this building. It's just so cute and pretty. Even the view outside, like when you're inside and you're just looking outside, all of this is just so beautiful. It's giving farmhouse. It's giving ranch vibes. Okay guys, I just made it into the building. It is 9:10. I figured that I would get here at 9:10, 10 minutes late, but it's okay. So, about to go into my classroom now. I thought I knew where my class was. It's definitely not that way. Oh, I found it.
What do we see here? What's going on here in these two sets of images? Two things that are very different, but that are both true of the same thing. Yes. Well, you see that on that side, and what do you see over here? Do you see any bilateral symmetry? Is very organized, right? It's a real system of order. It's an orderly. We see that, we see it in nature, this order, right? But we also see this in nature, right? And what's this? How would you describe what's going on here? Is it organized? Is it orderly?
Yeah. It's very organic.
It's very organic, yes, and it's very both of them are organic because it's plant matter. But if you're saying that one thing, try to think in terms of opposites, right? This is all good for thinking and learning in general, no matter what class you're in or what you're doing, right? If one thing is very organized, very systematic, and very laid out in an orderly way, what would the opposite of that be? What's an adjective or a word that would be the opposite of order? There's actually two very famous pair of words that are used constantly in everything. Order and its opposite, which is yes, right? You've heard that. Some of you have heard that, right? Order and chaos. And doesn't this all look like a little chaotic compared to that? All right? But one of the qualities of things that are organic is that it can look very haphazard. Even though this looks like the leaves and the branches are just all growing helter-skelter, they actually are growing in response to where other things are on the branch to kind of keep everything in balance. If it starts getting too heavy over here, leaves and branches start coming out over here. It's constantly like adjusting itself. So there is order underneath there. And why am I telling you all this? Why would this matter to you? Why do you care? Why is this valuable to you to know? To even think. A new field called neuroaesthetics that's been kind of working at proving the fact that, at least in the West, I don't know if they've done it internationally for all cultures yet, but human beings respond, the majority of human beings respond favorably to symmetry. Because our own bodies are bilaterally symmetrical and because it creates a feeling of order and calm. The Egyptians have all of these little symbols that stand for, I gave you a few of them in the lecture, but they have like a whole alphabet of them. Something like that. You see people make earrings. There are all these little one-off symbols that mean things like fertility, long life, good death, all things that are valuable, that are meaningful to Egyptian culture. And that's what's going on up here. This person has taken those symbols, a group of them. I'm not sure which ones they are, but it's like there's one in the middle and then two kinds that are alternating on either side, and abstracted them. And that's a really important thing for you to do, remember also. And here, this is a great example of it too. What is the element on top of her head? She symbolizes the seat of his power. And so on the top of her head, she's often depicted with what? She has on her head the abstraction of a throne, the abstraction of a chair. That's an example of taking a meaningful symbol, something really meaningful like the idea of the throne, and abstracting it into just a form, an ornament that's decorative. Right? Subject to the power of the gods. What would be the opposite of that?
Equal to the gods.
Actually, yes. When we get to the classical era in Greece, man considers himself equal to the gods. He's kind of a victim of environmental forces, tornadoes, rain, weather, this, that, the other thing, fear, anxiety of all this. But eventually he comes to a place where rather than being subject to the environment, he controls it more. He slowly learns over time how to control his environment, right? Protecting himself, building things, collecting food, Because next week you'll come in, we'll review classical antiquity, and then the test will open, and you'll have 2 weeks to do it, all right? And when you come in on that second week that the test is due, you'll do part 2, which is the vocabulary test in class, okay?
Okay guys, I just got out of class. It is, I don't know if you can see that, 11:51 right now. So I'm on my way back to my dorm. I don't know if I'm really in the mood to do homework today. Oh, actually I do have to do one of my history assignments, and that's it. All I have to do is one of my history assignments. So I'll go and do that, and then I'm chilling for the rest of the day. So I'll see you guys when I get to my dorm. Hey guys, so I'm back at my dorm right now, and I'm just working on some world lit homework. I'm just redoing an assignment because it's the assignment I posted in my previous video. Basically just going over and like reviewing the Kamala Harris and Donald Trump convention speeches and writing about it a little bit from the questions that she gave us, but I didn't like the grade that I got for the assignment, so I'm redoing it. I'm not fully redoing it, but I'm just like adding to it and also taking some stuff out just so that I can make my grade go up a little higher. Okay, if you guys are wondering why I always look like so different in my intros and outros versus in the video, it's because every single video I film, I always forget to make an intro and outro, so I have to do it when I'm editing. So anyways, that's the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, I thank you guys for clicking on my video, taking some time out of your day to spend some time with me. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and turn on those post notifications so that you get a notification every time I make a new upload. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.